The YUDT tournament series for Japan was this past weekend. We have some very interesting lists, including, but not limited to, Infernity, of all things. Make sure you guys smash the crap out and subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more honest content. The first list we're going to be looking at here today is Infernity, and evidently Infernity has a card that we don't actually have here in the TCG yet. It's called Infernity Sage. So, during your main phase, you can discard your entire hand. Well, that's pretty good. All your resources, everything that you need to combo off of your opponent, just yeet it. Alright, you can send one Infernity monster from your deck to the graveyard. Ooh. Alright. Well, sure. You must have no cards in your hand to activate and to resolve that effect. You can only use each effect of Infernity Sage once per turn. So this clears my entire hand. This drops any Infernity monster that I need to combo up. Whatever one of I need, it's in the graveyard. Alright? And you can just start synchroing, making your boards. To me, that's pretty freaking awesome. So, we have one Fiendish Rhino here. Hey! It is a send one Fiend monster. You know who's Fiends? Ah, you can drop your Archfiends. Triple copies of Archfiend. I really wish we had triple Archfiend here. This was just begging for some level of insanity to happen with this deck by having this card exist at higher numbers. But I found this interesting. We also have the one Avenger, the one copy of the Infernity Conjurer, two copies of Mirage, triple copies of Necromancer, the one Patriarch. Patriarch I never really thought was that good, but I guess I understand. We have triple Sage, the one Cat, okay. And then we have two Stygian Street Patrols, our favorite extender for the deck. And then we have triple Lord Darkness. Honestly, some of the cards that you banish off of lore, I wouldn't feel too bad about at the end of the day. We have one Card Destruction, one Foolish Burrow, one Arby's Feather Duster, one Infernity Launcher, one Infernity Paranoia, one copy of Lightning Storm, one Monster Reborn, triple Transmodify, and then we have triple Void Apocalypse. Discard one card, send one Fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard. And send this face-up card from your Spell and Trap card zone, send Infernoid monsters, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about that. Sending a Fiend monster and getting a card out of our hand? Value. Then we have one World Legacy Succession for extenders. Then we have triple Infernity Barrier and two copies of Infernity Suppression. Extra deck down here we have one Saruja, one Abramax, one IP, one Hulk, one Crosssheep, one Cherubini, one copy of Apollosa, one number 60, one Levier, one Void Ogre, one Trishula, the one Infernity Doom Archfiend, two copies of 100 Eyes Dragon, and one Borreload Savage Dragon, wrapping up the Infernity list that saw success this past week. In terms of combo ability, making boards in a 1-out-of-1 tournament series, this is actually pretty successful. All you gotta do is just be consistent in what you do. Winning dice rolls and eating your hand out back and then laughing at your opponent as you go, hew, 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 combo, combo, combo. Alright, pretty cool actually. Next up here, we have Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade. Now, I'm a sucker when it comes to this deck. I think that getting the chance to see this deck do things is always kind of interesting. Now remember, the OCG does have Bird Call. I can't wait for us to get this card 100 years later. And of course, you know, they also have the other cool stuff that we don't quite have yet. And they're also playing Jester Confit here. So, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, one copy of Ghost Spell in the Haunted Mansion. Then we're playing one Jester Confit. Special summon this card from your hand attack position. If summoned this way during your opponent's next turn, target one face and match your opponent controls. Return both as card and card to the hand. This is a, do I need to say it? This is a level 1. 2+ level 1 monsters to make. It's an extra material on the Super Canary. Alright, or on the Robin. That's actually scary. We have two Barrel Canaries, one copy of the Celesti Wagtail, triple copies of Cobalt Sparrow, two copies of the Sapphire Swallow, triple copies of the Turquoise Wobbler. Then we have triple Maxi, one Apex Avion, one Nibiru, triple copies of Fractal, one Karis, one Kit, and two copies of Nerval. Spells here we have two Called by the Grave, triple copies of Crossout Designator, two Tenkies, one Harpy's Feather Duster, triple copies of Bird Call, and triple copies of Pot of Desires, wrapping up the main deck here. Extract down here, we have one Shirog, one Sheller, one Frigette, one Simorg, one Almirage, one Double Dragon Lords, one copy of Access Code. Then we get into the sauce here. One Utopia Future, and one Draco Future. Then we have two Recital Starling, one assembled blue, one assembled Nightingale, one Downard, and one Zeus machine. Side deck here, 2 Lancia, 1 Nibiru, 2 Gamma, 1 Driver, triple copies of Droplet, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Twin Twisters, 1 Anti-Spell, 1 Imperial Order, and 1 copy of Red Reboot, wrapping up a pretty linear take on this deck. Like I said, the cool thing is you'll be able to utopic Draco and do other cool plays through your Tri-Brigade package. Isn't that awesome, man? Well, it's so degenerate at the end of the day. Next up here, more love out of the YUDT series. So, yes, we are playing D-Force in our deck. Next week, we will get the chance to see what the new set brings to the table. But D-Force, when this card is activated, you can add a Destiny Hero Plasma from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You know what Plasma does? Oh, value. Alright, and then apply these effects while you control Destiny Hero Plasma. You cannot draw during your draw phase. Your opponent cannot target cards you control with card effects. That's really good. And then each Destiny Hero Plasma you control gains 100 attack for each monster in your graveyard. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and it can make a second attack during each battle phase. Plasma becomes this super brute force that basically aims to crush the opponent's hopes and dreams and end the game much faster for you. So, 58 card heroes, by the way. This did win its pod. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 1 Destiny Hero Celestial, 1 Dynatag, 2 Malicious, 1 Plasma, 1 Honest Neos, 1 Liquid Soldier, 2 copies of Shadow Mist, 1 Solid Soldier, 2 Stratos, 1 Adjusted Gold, triple copies of Maxi, 1 Nibiru, triple copies of Ferris, 2 copies of Increase, 1 Vion, 2 Vion, 2 Hero Lives, 2 Called by the Grave, triple copies of Crossout Designator, 2 copies of D-Force. Then we have 1 Dark Calling, triple E Emergency Call, triple copies of Forbidden Droplet, triple copies of Fusion Destiny, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Lightning Storm, triple copies of Mass Change with 1 Miracle Fusion, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Poly, 1 Rhoda, 1 Talents, 1 Imperial Order, and 1 copy of Infinite Permanence, wrapping up the main deck here. Extra deck here we have 1 Wonder Driver, 2 Cross Crusaders, 1 Trinity, 2 Dark Law, 1 Master Hero Blast. Then we have, of course, 1 Anki, 1 Acid, the 1 Malicious Bane, the 1 Sunrise, the 1 Escuridao, the 1 Absolute Zero, the 1 Dystopia, and the 1 Dangerous Guy. Do keep in mind here, like I said, next week, we will have that fresh line of Destiny Hero support, which will give us 1 extra extension on the Malicious and will basically allow for a combo to go 1 step further with this deck. You know, hey man, being able to recycle our good friend Malicious one more time is always a good thing. The last list we have for you guys today is another fish list, man. I don't know what is up with this deck, but every time I see Kraken spawn the deck, there's just something about this deck that it's getting the chance to take off, and it's very interesting how we keep seeing this deck come up. So, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, triple copies of the Beautiful Princess, triple copies of Buzzsaw Shark, triple Maxi, 1 Nibiru, 2 copies of the Psyframe Gamma, 1 copy of the Right Hand Shark, triple copies of the Silent Angler, 2 copies of the Silent Sea Nettle. Then we have 1 Driver, 2 Called by the Grave, 1 1 for 1, 2 Desires, 1 Talents, triple White Mirror, triple copies of Goes and Match, 1 Infinite Permanence, 2 copies of Psalm Steerike, and triple copies of Torrential Tribute here. So each player can only control 1 attribute of monsters, and all other face-up monsters they control the graveyard. All face-up monsters on the field become water. Is this just the Reverie luck? We also have 1 Almirage, 1 Totally Awesome, 1 Utopic Future, and 1 Utopic Future Draco, 1 frickin' Reminian Shark, 1 copy of the Crooked Cook, 2 copies of Stealth Kraken, 2 Kraken Spawns, 1 Ray Lancer, 1 Zeus, 1 Bahamut Shark, 1 Dweller, and 1 Dragite. And then we have 2 Lancia, 1 Pinkertops, 1 Nibiru, 2 copies of Cosmic, 2 Dark Rule No More, 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Evenly Matched, and triple copies of Solemn Judgment, wrapping up your chunk of OCG deck profiles for this week. I just want to say that seeing Infernity get the chance to do something, even if it's just a small little shred of hope here, I think is absolutely awesome at the end of the day. So, Reading about Fish also kind of taking things over. It's kind of interesting. So guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Smash it, leave a crap out, subscribe, and so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on the day with some more cool awesome content. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out Vanquill40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCL40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mclgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.